Hey everybody, glad to see you all back here for the year 2021. Wish you could be in the auditorium with me and actually I could get a laugh track, but hey, this is fine too. Of course, it sucks if you have bad Wi-Fi, because then there's all the lag trouble. That just always sucks. Well, thanks to the quarantine, a lot of people had to move online, which I don't know if you noticed, but last year, a lot of the teachers would always say, everybody, can you please quiet down? We need to actually do the lesson. But now they say, anybody there? Can anybody turn their microphone on or their camera? Hello, anyone? Anyway, though, the quarantine stuck me with my younger cousin for a while, and he's in a kind of inventive phase. He came to me the other day with 2 cans and a string attached to them and told me, Dane, check it out! I made a telephone, isn't it cool? And I was like, yeah, that's cool, but he kept going on and on and on, and so I said, all right, I admit that's pretty cool, but check out what kids in China your age made. This year hasn't sucked that much though. We did get the release of the new consoles, the next-gen consoles, which I always find the way that they name them kind of funny, because you have the PlayStation series, which goes PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and PS5. And then you have the Xbox, which they named their first console just Xbox. Then they decide for their next console, they'll skip a few numbers and go right to Xbox 360. Then they realize that they missed a couple and decide to name their next console Xbox One, which makes it impossible to talk about the original Xbox. Next, though, they decide to release the Xbox One S and then the Xbox One X, aka the 2 letters in the alphabet that sound most alike. Now, though, they didn't learn their lesson because the new consoles are the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. But that's not the only name that I'm kind of disappointed in. I wish they would have changed the name of the PlayStation 5. This year it should have been the PlayStation 5. This year has been pretty great for gaming, but a bunch of people kind of got duped and bought a broken used console. I had this problem too, so after this I gotta go back to Walmart to get a Wii Fund. No pun, Nintendo. This actually kind of reminded me of another story. So I was sitting there in my room, just kind of minding my own business, and my mom walks in and she sees my laundry next to the clothes hamper, so she asks me, Dane, why is your laundry next to the clothes hamper? So I decided to give her an honest answer, and I told her, well, sometimes I like to take my clothes and throw them and try and get them in the hamper, but unfortunately sometimes it lands to the side and I know it's still dirty laundry, so I figured that was okay. And I gave that answer, like an idiot. So then my mom went off and said, you don't cook a pizza next to the oven. You don't drive next to your car. Put the laundry in the basket. Also quarantine has kind of got me thinking a lot. And a lot about weird stuff. Like for instance, if you ever think about it, the term honeymoon is actually really horrifying. Mainly because it implies the existence of space bees. That I find kind of scary. Well, Valentine's Day is coming up, and like last year, I'll have no one. However, throughout quarantine, I have been developing a VR game. Basically, it's going to be kind of like a boyfriend-girlfriend dating simulator. It'll be released on Valentine's Day, and I'm calling it eBay. Thank you, everybody, and good night!